November 19th, 2025 public hearing. Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Welker.
Here.
Commissioner Pacharich.
Here.
Commissioner Mee.
Here.
Commissioner Kelly.
Here.
Commissioner Fry.
Here.
Commissioner Barrett.
Here.
President Vires.
Here. Okay, Mike, do you want to talk about the hearing?
Certainly. Public hearing today is concerning the Park Board's intent to adopt a budget and appropriation ordinance for the period beginning January 1, 2026 and December 31st, 2026. The budget and appropriation and related reports for the 2026 proposal has been on public display for the last 30 some odd days. In short, your budget for 2026 amounts to $60,493,253. Your appropriation would be $72,591,904. And as you can see in your packet, across all of the funds in Article 3, the distribution of budgeted funds and appropriation funds across those amounts is provided. And at this time, we would seek any public comment related to the proposed budget and appropriation ordinance.
Don, anybody sign up? No? Okay. All right. Absent public comment then. Commissioner comment. Angela, anything? Linda?
No.
Thanks for the staff's work on it. It's always a monumental project. Thank you.
John, anything?
No comment.
Bob? Nope. Bill?
Nope.
Okay, I have no comment either. So can I get a motion to adjourn?
Move to close the public hearing. Second.
Motion by me, second by Barrett. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Thank you. All right, now we'll call to order the regular meeting of the Wheaton Park District, November 19th, 2025. Mike, again, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Welker. Commissioner Pacharich. Commissioner Mee.
Here.
Commissioner Kelly.
Here.
Commissioner Fry.
Here.
Commissioner Barrett.
Here.
President Vires.
Here. See, Donna, any presentations? No. Presentations?
We do not have a presentation this evening.
Okay. Donna, any community input? Nope. All right. We'll move on to the consent agenda. Terry?
I'm prepared. Move to approve the consent agenda as identified, starting with A, approval of disbursements totaling $2,368,921.84 for the period beginning October 8, 2025 and ending November 11, 2025. B, approval of the subcommittee meeting minutes of October 8, 2025. C, approval of the board meeting minutes of October 15, 2025. D, approval of the subcommittee meeting minutes of November 5, 2025. And finally, E, approval to appoint Michael Bernard as delegate to the Illinois Association of Park Districts annual meeting on January 31, 2026.
Second.
Okay, a motion by me and a second by Fry. Is there any comments from the board? No? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Welker. Commissioner Pacharich.
Yes.
Commissioner Mee. Commissioner Kelly.
Yes.
Commissioner Fry.
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett.
Yes.
President Vires.
Yes, let's move on to new business. General obligation limited bonds, item number 1. Does somebody have a motion ready? Terry?
I'm ready to rock, if you will. Move to approve the bid from Time Bank, Park Ridge, Illinois, in the amount of $2,235,117 at an interest rate of 3% for the issue of approximately $2,230,000 in general obligation limited tax bonds, Series 2025.
Second.
Okay, a motion by me and a second by Barrett. Yes, Mike?
Under discussion, we do have Anthony Maselli with us today from Spear, who conducted our online competitive bidding program. And I just thought maybe he had a few comments for the board, or if the board had any questions regarding the process, now would be the time.
If you've got a few comments, Anthony, and then we can open up for questions.
Sure, that sounds great. Good evening, everybody. Great to see you again. So we took bids yesterday on the district's annual issuance of limited tax park bonds. We received a total of 6 bids, with the best bid, as mentioned, coming from Time Bank out of Park Ridge, Illinois. Just for reference, Time Bank also purchased the bonds last year, so this is the second year in a row that they've purchased the district's bonds. Final rate was at 3%. The bids in total range from that rate of a 3% to a high rate of a 3.68. So there's a 68 basis point spread between the 6 bids received. After taking bids, we resized the issue up to the final par amount of $2,235,117. And that was resized to utilize the full amount of the district's available debt service extension base for the upcoming levy year. After payment of debt service, so a portion of these bonds go to pay debt service on the 2019 alternate revenue source bonds. So after payment of that debt service, you'll have just over $1,720,000 for capital projects from the issuance of the bonds. Just for reference, last year we were at a 3.46%, so we're 46 basis points down from last year. And then with that improvement and then increase in the debt service extension base, par amount has increased over 92,000 in the year's time. So we'll go on to close December 4th. Any questions? Happy to answer.
Any questions for Anthony?
Thanks for your work.
Thanks, Anthony.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Well done.
So we have a motion by me and a second by Barrett. Are there any comments from the board? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. So now we'll go on to item 2, which is the attendant ordinance. Does somebody have a motion ready for that?
Motion to approve an ordinance providing for the issuance of approximately $2,230,000 general obligation limited tax park bonds, Series 2025, for the payment of land condemned or purchased for parks, for the building, maintaining, improving, and protecting of the same in existing land and facilities, and for the payment of certain outstanding bonds, providing for the levy of a direct annual tax to pay the principal and interest on said bonds, and authorizing the sale of said bonds to the purchaser thereof.
Second.
Motion by Barrett and a second by Fry. Mike?
If I may, if we could just have a quick agreement that the words approximately and the approximate number of $2.23 million be changed to $2,235,117 within the reading of that motion, that would
All right, Bill,
make
if we-
it, that would
Fine.
perfect it.
I accept the change.
That's okay?
Yep.
All right. So changed. Any discussion from the board? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item 3, employee insurance benefits renewal for 2026. Does somebody have a motion ready?
I'll go for it. Move to approve the employee insurance benefits renewal for 2026. Items A through D, starting with A, Blue Cross Blue Shield employee HMO, PPO, and HP health insurance program. B, Blue Cross Blue Shield dental PPO plan. C, Dearborn National Vision Plan, group term life, AD&D, and voluntary life. Finally, D, ComPsych Employee Assistance Program at a cost of approximately $2,427,027, not including employee contributions toward healthcare and vision for the 2026 plan year.
Second.
Motion by me and a second by Barrett. Mike, do you want to go through the bid process on this insurance this year? We had terrible news to begin with, and it got better as it went along.
Sure. Our broker delivered the news from Blue Cross Blue Shield about 6-8 weeks ago that we could expect a 27% increase in premium costs. After some negotiating and after shopping other carriers, they were able to provide a new figure, which was just over 16% increase down from that 27. We went from there to look at in order to further find some relief on these escalating costs. We looked at a plan change to the HMO and PPO plan that was able to come through with a increase over this year's program of only 9%. And I realize how that sounds, only 9%. But we continue to work with our broker to review costs as it relates to maintaining the high-quality coverage from Blue Cross Blue Shield as opposed to other carriers. And that's the recommendation you have before you today.
Any comments or questions from the board?
Yeah, I have a couple. Are we going to, there's really two parts to this.
There's a second action. The next item is related to employee contributions. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Then I don't have a question now.
All right. Anybody else?
A lot of work.
All right, we have a motion by me and a second by Barrett. Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Kelly.
Yes.
Right. Yes. Commissioner Barrett.
Yes.
Commissioner Welker. Yes. Commissioner Pacharich.
Yes.
Commissioner Me.
Yes.
President Vires.
Yes. Item 4, health insurance employee contribution rates. Somebody have a motion?
Motion to approve employee contribution rates of 5% of premium costs for HMO coverage for employees and 10% of premium costs for HMO coverage for dependents, 15% of premium costs for PPO coverage for employees, and 20% of premium costs for PPO coverage for dependents, and 10% of premium costs for HDHP coverage for employees, and 15% of premium costs for HDHP for dependents for the 2026 insurance plan year.
Second.
So we got a motion by Barrett and a second by me. I'm sorry, did I get that right?
Yep.
Okay. Anybody have any comments, questions?
Yeah. So the comment I had is, the numbers that Mike provided tonight were numbers that I asked for him today. I'd been out of town and I didn't get a chance. I'm not ready to vote for these increases without a little more time for myself to look at it. So if we're going to go ahead with the vote tonight, I'm going to be a no. I would like to discuss the ramifications of these in a subcommittee meeting if possible. But if everybody's prepared to vote for it tonight, that's, fine. But some of these increases are pretty good size and, we didn't see exactly what they were until you're seeing them on paper tonight. And with a reduction in the, people might be paying higher deductibles and some others. So there's already going to be some higher costs with the, let's say, gold versus platinum plan or whatever plan we went to. I'd like to see those ramifications and these all rolled in so we know what, the X amount, the amount increase for, each of the different categories really is going to amount to be. So.
If I may, if with the plan approved, certainly we can begin our enrollment process and employee education process and get people squared away. Should you choose to defer and have a further conversation about employee contributions, I don't believe that would wreak havoc on our ability to get things done after the first of the year from a standpoint of executing the payroll deduction employee contribution program. So if you want to wait, you certainly can wait and we can talk about it further. To John's point, if you want to go now, you can go now, and frankly, you can approve it now and change it later, or you can defer it to January and we can approve it then. So you have options.
If we defer it to January, what happens to the insurance?
Nothing, other than, we may have a catch-up payroll cycle at the worst, where we would maintain our current contribution rate at 5% for HMO and 15% for PPO. If we went into that first pay period that was impacted, and then we would have to write it in the second pay period or third pay period, however long it took to determine what the final disposition would be. That's how I would propose to handle it if you did not act today. So leave it as it is, and then you can change it after. You can change it or not in January.
If we act today and we have the building or the subcommittee meeting, in 2 weeks?
Yes.
We can make that decision then.
The
And
subcommittee
with the full
meeting,
board meeting.
yeah, the December subcommittee meeting, pardon me, yes. You could do that. And then could take an action. You could take that action in December and we'd probably
That's what I was.
yeah.
I agree with John on that one.
Terry?
And it sounds like we can move forward on a vote now and then make adjustments in the near future. Is that correct?
You can, yeah. I mean, you could, if you technically have an expiration of, based on last year's action at this time, of the 5 and 15%. So if the decision is for now to leave it at 5 and 15, HMO and pre-PO, you can rescind the motion in the second and make a new motion at the same rates and then come back to it in December, or just wait. I mean, you have time. So.
I mean, the two numbers I was looking for, one of them is here, the amount of premium that they're going to be paying. But I don't see in what I have that I had to look at today where I'm going to see how much more people might be paying out of pocket for their insurance based on the difference in the two plans. So is the deductible $200 higher? Is it $1,000 higher? I haven't had a chance to look through all that. So I'm not going to vote to stick the employees with a plan that may be adding additional cost and then charging more for it without knowing all. I just want to know all the numbers before I vote.
You have the plan design change, but I understand you didn't have the time to digest it.
To sit down and figure like a person that maxes out or goes 50, how much are they paying out of pocket versus this year versus with last year's plan, on top of the extra $200 they'll be paying per month for family coverage over what they were paying for last year. So.
Still seemed to me that we move forward with this. We've got a motion and a second on the table. And then if we need to make adjustments, we need to make adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, we got a motion and a second, so.
Yeah, you could defeat the motion or rescind the motion in the second and just pick it up in December. I mean, really, just push it, just table it. If enough board members are interested in having further dialogue.
Well, somebody want to make a motion to table it, and then if we get a second, we can vote on tabling it.
Yeah, I'll move the table.
Second.
Don? Second, Angie? Okay. Any further discussion? So, Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker? Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes.
All right, we're tabled.
Table till next month. All right. Wheaton Park District Strategic Plan. I know John's going to have no input on that, so we can move along on that. Somebody have a motion they can make on that?
Move to approve the 2026 through 2028 strategic plan and updated mission, vision, and value statements for the Wheaton Park District.
Second.
All right, a motion by me and a second by Barrett. Any comments from the board?
I know that there was a lot of work and appreciate work by Barry Dunn and the staff because I know it was a lengthy process.
Yes, I'd like to acknowledge the hard work of Vicki Byer, our recreation director, who was who chaired this process and guided this agency through its completion in partnership with myself and Barry Dunn. So thank you, Vicki. Job well done.
Vicki. Any further questions or comments? All right, Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker? Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry? President Vires?
Yes. 2026 Independence Day fireworks, item 6. Somebody have a motion?
Motion to approve the 2026 July 3rd drone and firework display with Chicago Drone Light Shows in partnership with Mad Bomber Fireworks in the amount of $100,000.
Second.
All right, so we got a motion by Barrett, a second by Fry. Any comments from the board? Any questions?
Yeah. Mike? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
Go ahead.
Oh, Mike, can you just, so we know, how much has the city contributed to this?
As well.
We've requested a $150,000 contribution for 2026 for the 3rd and 4th of July activities. I know at this juncture, the figure that is in the proposed budget is $135,000 in the city's budget. If that number comes through as opposed to what we've requested, I think we're still in a position to cover all of our related costs. I'll suggest that it's all at this point in time. Be very close to breaking even at 135. We could do a few more things if we had some additional assistance, but at 135, which is their current budget figure, which is in their proposal, which I presume will be approved in December like ours will be, we should be that figure, that escalated figure for fireworks and drone show for 2026 would be covered.
Okay. I was just wanting to make sure we weren't paying 100,000.
So the 135, if we get 135, that covers all of our expenses for the third and fourth?
It should cover,
Okay.
it should cover most everything, yeah. We'd be very, very close. I can
Okay.
provide a follow-up, but
Okay.
it would not be a substantial subsidy if it was at all.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
And Mad Bomber.
Not in 2026, we can't, Bob.
Yeah. Okay, any other further questions? All right. No? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Welker?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me? Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item 7, Arrowhead Golf Club greens fees.
I'll make a motion to increase weekday green fees by $1 for 9 holes and $2 for 18 holes, and weekend green fees by $2.50 for 9 holes and $5 for 18 holes.
Second.
Motion by Fry, second by Barrett. Any questions or comments from the board?
Yeah. I got to stop missing subcommittee meetings. Was there any discussion at the subcommittee meeting about giving the residents a break on the weekend rate by only taking the residents up $2 and non-residents $5 on the weekends? Did you guys have any
there was
kind of
not.
discussion on that?
Yeah,
Mike's
quite a
right,
bit.
there's not.
Not on that topic.
There was no discussion?
On that specific issue, no.
Then my personal opinion is I don't have a problem with the $5 increase on the weekends, but I'd like to see it stay at $2 for the residents.
Any other questions or comments? All right.
Dan, how would that impact everything?
I'd have to do the math quickly. Matt, any input?
We'd be just so I understand before Dan and Matt answer, so you're suggesting
Not.
$2 for 9 holes on the weekends as opposed to $2.50 as an increase?
No,
More for the 18 hole?
whatever.
$2
I'm
for
talking
during the
only
week and
the
$2 on
18
the
hole.
weekend,
I think
right?
Go up $2.
I would do the weekend increase for residents the same as the weekday. So if we're going up $2, on a weekday, I would go $2 on a weekend. If you're a resident, I wouldn't penalize you because it's a weekend. But if you're non-resident on the weekend, then I don't have a problem with the $5, but I'm just looking to keep it a little more affordable for the
And
taxpayers.
this is exclusive of carts, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other comments?
Did you do the math offhand?
No, I'd have to do the rounds on weekend rounds, that I don't have that.
Okay.
Yeah, you're talking about what is it, we provide you with an estimate on what this increase would provide in offsetting expenses as an increase over this year. So we'd be foolish to try to do a
Yeah,
shot
'cause
number
it's the
for you.
weekend rounds and
Looking at-
minus in the
looking at all
50
the numbers
cents.
for weekend play. So,
Are we moving to table this, or are we moving to revise our motion? What are we looking to do here?
Let's see where we are on it. Everybody okay with a vote on it? Yep. Up or down? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
No,
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes.
Angela?
I'm sorry, Commissioner Welker.
It's a hazard of being all the way at that end.
The rules say I have to rotate the order of the vote, and sometimes I trip up a little bit, so I apologize, Commissioner Welker.
Thank you. I'll go with yes.
Thank you.
All right, motion carries. Rice and Northside pool fees, item number 8. Somebody have a motion?
I would offer this, move to approve the 2026 fee proposal for pool memberships and daily fees as presented and delineated in the agenda document.
second.
All right, a motion by me and a second by Kelly.
Quick under discussion, the change amounts to over last year's fees a 50-cent increase in daily admission rates in all categories. And that would carry forward through our coupon booklet program as well, that same 50 cents.
All right. Any other questions, comments? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes.
Thank you.
Item 9, ordinance 2025-05. Somebody have a motion?
I'll move to adopt ordinance 2025-05, approving the disposal and sale of personal property owned by the Wheaton Park District.
Second.
Who's the second on that? You, Bob? All right, motion by Pacharich, second by Fry. Anybody have any discussions on that? Any questions? Any discussions, did I say? I don't know.
Wait a minute, we still have flip phones?
I guess we opened up a drawer and found a bunch of old junk.
I'm sorry, it's my sense of humor, sorry.
Some people still like those.
Would you call a roll?
Yes. Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker? Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes, item 10, IPD conference. Somebody have a motion ready?
Move to approve Commissioner Bill Barrett's attendance at the Illinois Association of Park District and Illinois Park and Recreation Association 2026 Educational Conference and Exposition of January 29 through 31, 2026, at a cost not to exceed $1,300.
Second.
All right, a motion by me and a second by Kelly. Any discussion? I think we can, do we have to do a roll call?
No.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? All right, the motion carries. All right, the Ray Memorial Community Center, item 11. Somebody have a motion?
Motion to approve additional work proposal for furniture and signage from Williams Architect in the amount of $35,000 for the Ray Morrell Community Center Phase 3 Interiors Project.
Fry got in under the wire. Barrett, motion, second by Fry. Any discussion? All right, that's going to have to be a roll call. So, Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker? Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me? Yes. Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item 12, 855 Prairie Painting Project. Somebody have a motion?
I'll move to approve a contract with Better Home Ideas for the base bid amount of $45,000 plus a 10% contingency in the amount of $4,500.
Second.
By Pacharich, second by Fry. Any discussion? Okay, Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Welker? Yes. Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item 13, 855 Prairie Carpeting Project. Somebody
I'll
have,
move to approve a contract with ABM Commercial Flooring for a total amount of $50,600 plus a 10% contingency in the amount of $5,060.
Second.
by Pacharich, second by Barrett. Any discussion? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item 14, Cosley Hale Family Education Pavilion. Somebody have a motion?
Motion to accept change order number 10 in the total credit amount of $858.90 with EP Doyle Construction.
Second.
Motion by Barrett, second by Pacharich. Any discussion?
Where are we going to put this big sum of money?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
Right back in the budget.
All right, this looks like a voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Tree and bench program. Somebody have a motion?
Motion.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Motion to approve an increase in the commemorative program of trees from $1,000 to $1,500 and benches from $2,500 to $3,000.
Second.
All right, motion by Barrett, second by Pacharich. Any discussion?
Yeah, Mike, quick question. How often do we get requests for these type of?
Oh, very frequently.
Really?
Yeah, it's a very popular program. We have, as the report indicates, we have parks that are full up.
And to Mike, I understand in our previous discussion, it was due to escalating materials and staff costs.
Cost of the trees and cost of the benches have gone up. We're passing that on to the consumer.
Thanks.
Any other discussion? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Me?
Yep.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes.
Thank you.
Item 16, Triangle Park Basketball Court. Somebody have a motion?
I'll move to approve a time extension with Chicagoland Paving to complete the remaining work by May 29th, 2026.
Second.
Motion by Pacharich, second by Fry. Any discussion?
Mike, can you just clarify the reason for this? It's because it's getting cold and they can't finish it with the blacktop?
The weather is no longer favorable for having a successful seal coat project, so we're going to have to push to spring.
Thank you.
Discussion. Voice vote? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. That's the end of new business. Reports from staff. Mike, do you have anything?
Yes, very, very pleased and proud to report that the Wheaton Park District has once again earned agency accreditation through the statewide Joint Distinguished Agency Program. Our last accreditation was earned in 2018. And the work that goes into the meeting the standards that basically benchmark excellence in service delivery across the entire state is very difficult. It's a very onerous program. All departments participated heavily in achieving this goal. I'd like to acknowledge the work of Donna Siciliano and Vicki Beyer, who co-led our effort towards reaccreditation and kept everybody else in check, myself included, in making sure that we met our milestones and achieved this very significant goal. And we look forward to receiving that recognition at the Illinois Parks and Recreation Conference. Currently, only 45 agencies in the entire state of Illinois have this distinction out of close to 400.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Thank you.
Mike, credit to you and the staff. I mean, looking at the scoring, we scored close to 497 points out of a total of 500 points. That's pretty darn good, buddy. Good work.
Thank you very much. We want those other 3 points. Great work as a team. Nobody wants those other 3.5 points more than me.
Okay, anything else, Mike? Is that it?
That's all I have.
That's it. See, we have the, the aquatics report. Max is here. Max, why don't you come up and get some hot questioning directed your way from the board? So everybody had a chance to review the aquatics report, I presume, and so see if everybody has questions or comments for Max. Angie, do you have anything?
I do not.
Linda?
No, thank you.
Terry?
Of course. Thank you, partner. Another excellent annual report. Thanks to staff. I noted that resident passes and daily admissions passes. There was a decrease from 2024 by 8%. Yet at the same time, we had a 63% increase in daily admissions. So it's not a big drop off for our pool passes, but is there anything that we can attribute to that?
I feel like we've had a lot of people coming from outside of our community. I think that's some of the driving daily admissions increases. I'm not sure if there's just a lot of options for families as far as why the pool passes are down, or maybe last year's weather might have kind of dropped it, and people anticipating maybe another year where they're not going to use their pool pass quite as much. But this summer was so hot. People who didn't buy pool passes were still coming in and buying those daily passes.
That would certainly account for the daily admission increase, I would think, and that's good. I mean, it's not a significant decrease in pool passes, it just was a decrease. So I guess it's hard to say, what factors, would lead to that. So I do want to recognize that, our Wheaton residents accounted for 84% of our aquatic staff. And resulting in, over $700,000 returned to the local economy. I think that's significant. Then we got the North Side Pool and the Rice Pool got 2 exceeds and meets the 2025 audits from Ellis and Associates. So that's commendable. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Our combined pool pass admission and guest pass revenues, there was an increase, about 9.5%. So we're still, people still like us, I guess. That's what I would say. And then finally, there was some recognition in the report for Wendy Russell and Tom Grace, with their combined, 55 plus years of service to the community. So they deserve a lot of credit. So
Absolutely.
nice report. Thanks.
Thank you.
John, do you have anything? Bob?
Nope.
Bill?
Good report.
Thank you.
Thanks. I will say I forgot my report at home, but there was one statistic that stood out at me, which is last year we sold $42,000 worth of ice cream, which just seems like a lot. 22,000 was Dipping Dots. That was pretty surprising to me.
Very popular.
I love Dipping Dots. So
I get phone calls when we run out.
Yeah, we don't want to run out of those. The other comment I'll have is that the distribution between the pools, 2/3 of our attendance is at Rice Lake Pool. That's an older piece of infrastructure there, something that we're going to have to talk about as a board because it's got its issues after 35 years of service. Clearly, though, it's in demand through the residents of Wheaton. That's the primary pool that they're using. So we want to make sure we're taking good care of it as we go forward. So thanks for the report, Max. Appreciate it very much.
Great job, Max.
Yeah, I want to go back to our staff reports if we're ready for that.
Oh, I'm ready for anything.
Of course.
I'll skate.
And I'm glad that you're here, Dan. Let's look at Arrowhead. And I had understood that we may be closing as of Sunday, but are we?
End of business Sunday's the plan right now.
Oh, that's the plan right now?
That's the
Okay.
plan as of today, just with the rounds coming in and comparing paid rounds versus employee rounds. So it's time to.
Yeah, I was there. I played yesterday and today, and it's we don't have a lot of action going on, but the course is still in great shape. But Dan, you can help clarify this for me. And by the way, I do want to, another year of excellence, by all of our many full-time, part-time, and seasonal staff, who make the Arrowhead golf course the excellent public course that it is. But I recall our total paid rounds for 2024 exceeded 70,000.
Correct.
And then I understood that we were probably going to eclipse that again this year, but I'm looking at my report, and maybe it doesn't reflect all the rounds, but we're looking at like over 68,000 in 2024 and over 69,000. So I don't understand the discrepancy.
So those numbers are actually at the close of October.
Okay, gotcha.
And again, as of Monday, we
Thanks, Dan.
surpassed last year as of Monday
Okay.
in total rounds.
Thank you, Dan. That takes care of that. So are we going to eclipse last year's?
We did Monday.
Oh, we did Monday.
We did as
Okay.
of Monday.
A lot, a little?
100, give or take?
We'll fall right about 71,000,
Okay, cool.
depending on how many times you come out.
We had a great,
It's going to be 75,000.
no, I'll be out Friday, just so you know. There is, for our Certified Youth Sports Administrator certification, I guess a shout out goes to Adam and Cody. Good job. Our teams, whether it be Rams football, cheerleading, and so forth, they're still doing their thing. They got some awards going on. I saw that we have an increase in the use of our Central Athletic Center. So, Mike, I think you mentioned that it's more programming. Is that how it goes?
Heavily used by programs as
Okay.
opposed to rentals.
Parks Plus is still adding numbers. Good work. We did have looks like a real good turnout for our Halloween happening. And it was apparently a great job by Rec Department. Is that's a lot of people, 1,500?
That's a little more than average. We're usually about 1,000, so that was a great night.
It looked a lot. Then, I haven't done it, but the Santa Express tickets through the museum went on sale, sold out in 2 minutes. So that's still a popular program, so.
Took a lot longer this year to sell out than last year.
Under 2 minutes? Wow. And last but not least, I want to thank our Cosley supporters. I mean, the September donations were over $111,000. So thanks to those, our supporters and the staff. That's all I had.
Thanks, John.
Angie, anything?
No.
Dan, I was just wondering, are you guys doing the Christmas gift wrapping this year again at Arrowhead? When does that start?
That'll start right after Thanksgiving, and the paper arrived yesterday.
All right, great.
Ready to go.
Well, let me know when you need
Yes.
a hand.
There'll be advertisements, e-blasts teed up to let the public know as well. And, you know, we encourage people to come wrap their gifts and hopefully have lunch.
All right,
or
I'll be
dinner.
there. Thanks.
John, anything?
Nope.
Bob?
The new menu's great at Arrowhead. Fantastic.
Both chefs.
Yeah, sure. I want to return real quick just to our health insurance. You know, we got an increase this year of 9.9%, and our increases have been substantially over inflation for as long as years. They've been over inflation. And we're a tax capped entity. So if you take a look at the line item this year, we just approved an expense of about $2.4 million, and with a growth rate of 9.9% year over year. The inflation adjustment for the tax cap is 2.9%, and our levy is just under $17 million. Just under $17 million. So it is a mathematical certainty that if you have a smaller number like 2.4 million and you grow it at 9.9% per year compounding, and you have a larger number of $17 million and you grow it at 2.9% per year compounding, that eventually the larger number will catch and overtake, the smaller number will catch and overtake the larger number. And I ran a spreadsheet using those assumptions, 2.9% growth in the levy going forward and 9.9% growth in the healthcare expense going forward. And it catches it in 30 years. In 30 years, our healthcare expense on our budget would take up every penny of our tax levy. It's a horrifying thought, scary. In 50 years, it would be more than 3 times as much as our levy, just for the healthcare expense at these current growth rates. Now, who knows what's going to happen to the growth rates of these different things, to what's going to happen with the tax cap going forward, what'll happen with advances in medicine, and whether there's better pharmaceutical treatments or AI had better diagnostics and can create healthcare delivered at a lesser expense. But right now, all we know is what we're experiencing right now. And looking forward, I think it's the biggest threat that this park district faces, is having an expense like that. It is growing at such a rate on top of the rate of inflation that there's no way we're going to be able to keep up with it as an expense going forward. It's something that we as a board have to take very seriously now. In 30 years, if it continues on this pace, it'll be too late to do anything about it. So those are my comments. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Before we do that, back to you, Dan. I forgot to ask, we doing an email blast for the closure of Arrowhead?
It'll be teed up tomorrow.
Second.
All right, motion by Barrett, second by me. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we're done.
Thank you.